So what's going on, you guys? Ghost here, and today I wanted to talk to you guys all about the future of supply drops in Call of Duty, because supply drops have came a long way since Advanced Warfare, and with the next Call of Duty game coming up, I'm very curious how it's going to turn out to be, because it's changed drastically. Back with Advanced Warfare, we never had like a system with like depot credits, keys, or salvage at all. It was just based upon game time. Like, to get one supply drop in Advanced Warfare, you had to play 45 minutes of game time. Like, that's how it was based upon, and you couldn't save up like keys because there was no keys at all back then. And it's like, well, since we have keys and we have like pretty much the same system repeating in each Call of Duty game now, are we gonna have the same exact system? And also, like, how could they improve upon the system? And I just wanted to share with you guys all my ideas, because I personally think that I have some very awesome ideas that will make the supply drop system fair for everybody, and just honestly make it a whole lot fun, and just make everybody actually like the supply drop system instead of like constantly hating on it. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. And I have a question for you guys first, and the question is, which supply drop system do you think is the most fair and the best one? Is it the Black Ops 3 system, the Infinite Warfare supply drop system, or of course the MWR supply drop system, or even Advanced Warfare? Because like I said earlier, to get one supply drop, it's just 45 minutes of in-game time just to get one single supply drop. And also, as well, if you remember, I believe every single 10 levels and prestige in AW, so every single like level 20, 30, 40 and prestige, you get a supply drop as well. So just which system, guys? AW, Black Ops 3, IW, or MWR? Personally, I think MWR is the best one, and I definitely think that system should be in every single Call of Duty game moving forward, but with some improvements. So first off, I gotta say that I definitely think that the key and salvage earn rate in both Call of Duty games, Infinite Warfare as well as MWR, and of course Black Ops 3, they're just all very slow. Even though Black Ops 3 has contracts, which that's a great thing, I just think that there needs to be more ways to earn keys and salvage, and I definitely do want keys and salvage to stay. I can't think of any other system that's better than that, but there needs to be improvements to make it to where you can earn that faster, because honestly, it's just super time consuming just to earn one single rare supply drop. So I have a few ways here that I think will be just really good for the salvage and key earn rate. First off, I think a good way to earn more salvage and keys is by completing challenges. So every single COD has a lot of challenges you can go for and complete, like say prestige challenges, perk 1, perk 2, just perk challenges, attachment challenges, and so on, right? And all those challenges, they just reward you with a big amount of XP as well as just a calling card. And I think there should be more to that. So alongside the XP and that calling card you get for completing a certain challenge, you should be rewarded with keys and salvage. Say like a challenge, if you complete it, it would give you 5 keys and say 100 salvage. So I think that should go for like every challenge in the game, because for one, that incentivizes you to complete more challenges, therefore stack up your keys, save them up, snap, get a supply drop, and there it is. And that makes you want to play the game more, and that makes you want to complete more challenges and just keep on saving your keys. And I think that's just honestly a fair way, and that's just a kind of a fun way too to earn more keys, just by completing challenges. And the next way I have here is go the Advanced Warfare route. Like I said earlier, with AW level 20, 30, 40 and prestige, you got a supply drop. So I think that should incentivize players, and that definitely did back with AW. I love leveling up because I knew I would always get a supply drop and such. So you should be rewarded with a supply drop and more salvage every single 10 levels, and also winning a match should get you more salvage and keys, just so that's, you know, fair. And I think that would also incentivize people to play the objective if it's like domination or so. So that's another way that I think that would increase the key rate and make it more fair. So with Black Ops 3, there was another way to earn your keys, and that was through weekly and daily contracts, and I think that's a fantastic idea. I loved how Treyarch did that. I think that should be in the next Call of Duty game, and in fact in every single COD that does have supply drops, because that just incentivizes you once more again to go for another challenge, and that's just free keys. Like, why not get get some free keys if you're guaranteed it, you know. So that's just another way that I have right there. And the last way here, I think this could be pretty interesting, and I think this should honestly be here, and I wouldn't be surprised if it returns, because Advanced Warfare actually had this system, but with XP. What I'm talking about is, with Advanced Warfare, you can go to your armory, you can see all your variants, all your gear, everything that you got from supply drops right there, and you can actually redeem your items for a certain amount of XP. And what I'm thinking now is, what if you can redeem like items you get from supply drops for keys or for salvage? This makes everything behind supply drops have some value to you, and that's kind of like how it was with Advanced Warfare. Elite items were worth, I believe, 2,000 XP. Professional items were worth 1,000 XP. Legendary, I think, were 3,000 XP, and so on and so forth. Just switch the XP to keys. What if an epic item is worth like 15 or 10 keys, and like a legendary item is worth, you know, 10, a common is worth 3 keys or 5, and so on and so forth? This would be pretty cool. I could see them bringing back this system, but unfortunately I'm not sure if they're gonna do it with keys, because maybe that's just, you know, too easy for them, just giving out free keys left and right. So that's just an idea, Heather, which I think on paper it would be pretty cool. So the one thing that I've been wanting for a while now is a trading system, and this would work so much well in your favor, because say that somebody like your friend or just anybody has something that you want, you could request a trade, and if they happen to accept your request to trade, then you can go ahead and of course trade what you have for what they have. And that would be really good, because for one, you know, you don't have to keep on opening supply drops to get, you know, that certain thing you want. Like for example, back with Advanced Warfare, say you want the Battle 27 Obsidian Seed and you don't have it, right? And you're just opening supply drops, you're frustrated, you cannot get it, but your friend has it, and you're like, let me trade, I guess, my Bow Inferno for the Bow Obsidian Seed, and just there you go, right there. That would work really well. My idea is to kind of balance it out, is to trade like the same thing. Like for example, you trade a camo for a camo, a gun for a gun, a piece of character gear for another piece of character gear. Just you gotta trade the same item. You can't trade, like, say, a weapon for a character gear piece, because that would just be unfair, and that would kind of like be very exploitable. So that's just my idea right there of a trading system. But going on to the next and final idea I have here, it is going to be a marketplace, and this is where items you earn in supply drops are put up by the players for a certain amount of keys or salvage. Think of it like this: say I have the PPSH from Black Ops 3, I got it from a supply drop, and I get it again, so I have a duplicate of it. There's no point in me having another PPSH since I already have it, and I'll just put it up in the marketplace for say 200 keys or 2,000 salvage, and whoever has 200 keys, they can go ahead and purchase it, and voila, I'll get my 200 keys right there. And I think that would be really cool. And of course that goes for everything you get from supply drops. You could put up character gear, you could put up weapons or camos, all in the marketplace for you to put up for however much salvage or just keys you want it for. And I think, like, in my head, this is how I imagine it to look like. So going to Black Ops 3, as you see here, these are the public's emblems and paint jobs. So what they did is everybody just created an emblem or a paint job, and they put it up for the public to see, right? And just imagine is to replace all these emblems right here with, say, weapons or camos for like a certain amount of keys or salvage. I think this would be a really cool system, because if you see something you like, you can go ahead and purchase it for however many keys or salvage it happens to be. Like for example, this paint job right here, this blue one, this looks really sick, and I wouldn't mind purchasing this, as well this paint job right there. They both look amazing, and I wouldn't mind purchasing it for like say 30 keys or 60 keys. And I just would like this to be in Call of Duty, but I'm not sure if it will work out well or not. So that's just my idea right there of a marketplace. And just overall as a whole, these are just my ideas that I think personally, in my opinion, would just improve the supply drop system. And that's pretty much it, guys. So comment down below some of your ideas that you think that will improve the supply drop system for everybody. And that's it. So thanks for watching, and peace out.